Facebook. Happy Saturday. Tomorrow is the big day. Apologize for my 10-minute delay. I had some spiritual technical difficulties because obviously Spirit just wanted me to wait for a moment. But it's cool. It's 8:10, so obviously it's time to get in today. Still gonna give people a few minutes to come into the room. Gonna send my invites. But yeah, tomorrow is the big day. First event for the new tribe market. Really looking forward to this event. I've had a lot of confirmations. Everybody seems really excited about it that I talked to about the event. PSA, if you plan to come to the event and you haven't bought your ticket yet, I would suggest you do so because we are doing our food, of course, off of our ticket sales. So don't be hungry, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't let us know you was coming and you ain't purchased your ticket, okay? Peace, sis. How you doing? I didn't even say hello. So my name is Pure Bliss of Pure Zen Solutions, and I hope y'all are doing freaking amazing today. I know I woke up hungry too, but this tea, I'm gonna just eat this tea for right now while we do this. I'm trying real hard not to go warm me some Thanksgiving food up in between this live. If you have not already, please feel free to like and follow Pure Zen Solutions on Facebook and on Instagram so you can stay up with all of the lives that I do and the services that are coming down the pipeline. Super excited. And also the events like the one we're having tomorrow all day from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We'll be doing lives from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. We'll be offering a slew of holistic services. I had to do some self-love services on myself this morning so I could be up and ready and with y'all. I'm really looking forward to this event. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of affirmations. I actually had the beautiful opportunity to read my twins' chart yesterday. My straight twin. Like it felt like she was like her chart told me she was looking for us, and I was like, what? So it was like yesterday my energy wasn't as high as it normally is. Just due to me honestly overexerting, doing the most as I know how to do. And her reading, which is one of the reasons I love doing this work, because when you are doing spiritual work for somebody else, especially because you're giving it out of a place of just genuine intention, Spirit instantly blesses you in that moment, and you get something out of it as well. You know, it's life giving for you as well, like literally. And it was just beautiful to see that the work that I have been doing on an individual level and also the work that I've been doing with my team is right in alignment with some people. Like some people like that this what we're doing is just right on time, and that's so freaking beautiful and just fills me with so much gratitude and excitement, you know. So it's like doing this work, you do have those moments where you're just like, man, why, like, are you sure I'm supposed to be doing this? And then Spirit will be like, stop it, stay focused. Stay focused. Create through the frustration. You know what I'm saying? Because we get so focused on the end result. You know, getting our Bentleys and our yachts, and you know what I'm saying, not having to worry about working 12 to 15 hours a day. You know, that we can come at times in those 12 to 15-hour days become frustrated. You know, but we have to recognize that wealth is a byproduct. The beauty is in the journey. The beauty is in the steps. The beauty is, you know, being stranded in the middle of the woods with no cell phone service and a match, trying to light a fire. You know, it get like that. It get real like that. But once you get that fire lit, once you get that flame lit, you know, and you accomplish and overcome that hurdle, you realize how powerful you are. You know, you realize how much you have been holding yourself back, how much you have been limiting yourself by your mental capacity, you know, your spiritual capacity, your emotional capacity, you know. So that's why we go through things, so that we can get pushed past our limitations. I don't know, somebody needed to hear that. So you're welcome. Give thanks. A few more minutes while we're giving people some time to come in. Like I said, I do readings. I love doing readings. Every time I do it, I just get to experience it from a different level. I do want to make like a public service announcement that if you book me for a reading, recognize that it takes me 2 hours to prepare for a reading. I like to open myself up to whatever spirit has for you personally, and use your chart to kind of guide me to the answers that you need. I've been noticing that's been happening a lot lately, because your chart will show a lot of things. It can show a lot of things. So you can go in there. Like, I know when I first started, I would get overwhelmed because I didn't have a system, right? I would just open the chart up, look at the chart, and then the chart would be like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at all that, look at this. They need to know this, da da da. And so I have a template now that I go through, and I look for certain things, and I research those things in your chart, and then I put it all together, like make a summary and bring the chart all together so you can see what you need to see and get the information and the tools that you need. So if you're interested in booking a reading with me, the link is in the bio on my Instagram, and the link is in the description of this video. On Facebook. And if you have never seen what an astrology reading looks like, and you would like to see what that looks like, I have a random reading on my page, Charles the Care Bear. Check him out so you can just get like a little feel of what it would look like. Of course, it'll be way more personal. I like to get a feel for the person's energy so I can really interpret what my research, right? Because you bring life to the research. And once I start having a conversation with them, I see what their mind frame is. I'm like, oh, this is why this came up. Okay. So, of course, doing a random person, you don't get that opportunity, but it's definitely a good template for what it would look like. And we got 4 more minutes before we get started. Let's see. Again, I would love some feedback. I've been getting beautiful feedback, so please continue to send me your feedback on how you like these meditations. Also, some other series that you would like me to do. I'm really contemplating over doing, because winter time is really like super detox time. I feel like it's really the time where we really got to shed that energy so we can be ready for the spring. That's the reason we go dormant. And so as we're shifting into that, you'll see a lot of things that I'm talking about will be about detoxing. And I feel like the next series I'm going to do, that Spirit's calling me to do, is talking about food, emotions, and foods. That's one area that's always been, I've always been pulled to, and I see it more and more, especially around this time. Why that's so significant, why people need to understand the correlation between what you put in your mouth, like why you go for certain things, and understanding the psychology behind it, and giving people tools to overcome those energies. Because, yeah, okay, cool. I get anxious and I eat chips. So what can I do about it? You know? So I'm thinking about doing that. If that's something that interests you, let me know. Like, yeah, girl, go ahead and do that. And yeah. So if you have not already, please feel free to share this video. This is my gift to the world, and I want to share this gift with as many people as possible. So please share this video. I know I'm starting on a new platform, and so I'm slowly but surely integrating everybody in that follows me on my other platforms. So yeah, follow a pimp on Pure Zen Solutions. I don't think I'm gonna change again. I think we here. I think we good now. We solidified. Boy, babe. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Connect to your breath. It's almost time to get started. We are going into the throat chakra. We skipped it yesterday, but we back. It's okay. Spirit wanted us to do third eye. Obviously, some things we needed to see so we can say what we need to say today. You know. So focus in on that throat chakra. Really, I want you to think about what truths have come up for you, especially pertaining to the Virgo and Scorpio season. I'm going to kind of zone in on that area today, because everyone was made aware of their truths this year, in one shape, form, or fashion. But some of us chose to ignore those truths, and some of us chose to dive into those truths. Peace, vigor, try that again. Peace, vigor, gems. How are you doing today, beautiful? So, 8:20. Let's go ahead and get started. Where? Wrong one. Don't do this to me. Where is your third eye located? Oh, where's your throat chakra located? Right here in your Adam's or Eve's apple, depending on your correlation. And it governs over the circulatory system. Nope. It governs over the respiratory system, thyroid gland, throat, mouth, teeth, and tongue. And how do you know if this is out of alignment? So physical ailments that are associated with the throat chakra are asthma, neck problems, lungs, hyperactive thyroid, throat issues, jaw issues, elementary canal, I don't know words today, vocal cords, and issues with communications. Also heart problems, clogged ears, sore throat, lie bumps. So I want to go back to this heart problems thing, because it's like, what heart problems? But you got to think, like, if there's a lot of energy, right, being trapped in this, I'm tired too, shawty, being trapped up in this space, right, and you for how many years haven't been saying your truths, it's gonna spread, right? It's gonna spread like think about this energy like a bacteria or a fungus. You know, if you have throat issues for too long, eventually it goes into your heart because of your bloodstream, and it causes issues in your heart. So also lie bumps. I wanted to talk about that because, you know, I don't know, me personally growing up, my mom, I used to get bumps in my mouth all the time. My grandma would tell you, "Oh, you must be doing up some lying then, if you ain't got all them lie bumps in your mouth." But if you think about, if you're not saying what you should be saying, if you're repressing your emotions, if you're really shy, you're probably biting your cheek. You know, you're probably, you know, doing a lot of stuff with your mouth that you're not aware of that's causing these issues in your mouth. So becoming more aware of your own body responses when you're dealing with emotions will assist you to uncovering some energies, you know what I'm saying? Because again, these are just the byproduct of the energy. So we're making ourselves aware of the byproduct so we can get to the core of the issue, okay? Because a lot of our society deals with the byproduct of things, and we don't look at the root. When the chakra is underactive, you tend not to speak as much as you should, and you're probably introverted and shy. You know, this is out of alignment if you're not speaking your truth. Again, reference to the Virgo and Scorpio season. During this time, especially with the retrogrades that were going on, with our Mars being in retrograde, with our Mercury being in retrograde, all of the things that we have been doing that have held us back, you know, all of our patterns were under scrutiny. The way that we engaged with ourselves was under scrutiny. The way we engaged with people was under scrutiny. Okay, so there were some truths that came up in that time, you know, that you may have accepted or you may not have accepted, depending on how they were delivered to you. Especially because a lot in that space, a lot of those messages were delivered through us being triggered. Okay, so go back to that space, go back to that time in the month, in our calendar year, and look at the energies that came up for you. I kind of want to like pull a card out. Look at the energies that came up for you, and say, okay, cool. Did I really face my truths during this time? Did I express my truths? Because it was a lot of things that needed to be expressed, a lot of boundaries that needed to be recreated. Scorpio season was all about boundaries. Did you create the boundaries that you needed to create with yourself and with the environment around you? Sadness. Man. So I went into this a little bit yesterday, how during this time statistically is the most attempts and commitments of suicide. Depression is at an all-time high. Anxiety is really high already during this time of year. And then you put on what we have been through collectively and individually. and societally, because I like to put it in its own category, this year. And for some people, this is like an emotional mind sweep right now, right? And so if sadness is coming up for you, it's coming up for you because you've been trying to push past the emotions instead of dealing with them, and the emotions are now they're acting out like a child. Think about your inner child is like, I am not going anywhere else. We not doing nothing else productive. You can't go no farther than this, okay? Until you validate me, until you acknowledge me, until you deal with me, you know. So, but be gentle with yourself during this time. During when we go through sadness, we tend to beat ourselves up more than the sadness gets the opportunity to. Okay, so try to go into an eagle's eye perspective of these emotions, and just look at them like you would be looking at a child, trying to understand them, like, why you act like this, you know, but not from a judgmental place, like really trying to understand why they move the way they move, you know. Why do you move the way you move? What is the sad, what's the core of the sadness? What do you need to say? You know, there's something that needs to be said, that from this experience that you had, there's some new boundary that we need to create because of what you've just gone through. But you gotta at least be honest with yourself, right? So we're gonna do this like we're gonna take baby steps on saying this truth today. All of our exercises are gonna build up to us saying our truths, okay? Because sometimes, you know, just say it is too much. So let's break that thing down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Reflecting, question mark. Reflecting, question mark. I don't know what you mean by that. Not speaking too harshly to keep people away, aka the Grinch. I know a few people who are good at doing this, and generally these people become my friends because I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I've been known to harass people into love, you know, and so your words do not scare me, and I'm gonna just get in this thing anyway. But there are people who are so, have gotten to a point where they're so done with society, they're so done with the way they've been treated, that they rather get you before you get them. And if that, check your words, reflecting on your actions and your reactions. Yes, because we have to, we're reprogramming. So we talked about this a few days ago, how between now and 2023, 2025, we're transitioning to the Aquarian age. And so as we're transitioning to the Aquarian age, we are slowly but surely releasing all of those codependent behaviors that we have learned over these past thousands of years, to in order to survive in this crazy world that we live in, right? But we are collectively wise still very numb to our hypersensitive emotions, to our clairs, you know, they give us the deeper insights. You know, we depend on just 5 senses, but there's some other senses out there that could assist us with frequencies that that can't exactly be expressed through this limited English language that we, you know, live in, and other languages, honestly. But in order for us to become aware of those frequencies and those habits that we want to release, in order for us to release those habits, we have to first become aware of them. You know, we have to first step out of ourselves, shut our ego down, so that we cannot just keep responding with our triggers, just keep responding with our learned habits. We got to take a moment and self-reflect. You know, like, why do I do the things I do? Like, okay, cool. So I keep attracting this type of person in my life. Why? You know, I keep having this type of problem with my finances. Why? You know, I keep getting to this super low place in my life. Why? You know, just so we can get through it. But yes. But yeah, not being a good listener, and also being indecisive, are other ways that you know that this is out of alignment. How can you bring this energy back into alignment? Wear blue. I got a little blue on, got a little red on today also to keep me rooted. Crystals, lapis lazuli again, got the resins, Shout out to New Vibe 9. Lapis lazuli is also a really good stone for manifesting wealth, which is interesting, right? Because you speak life, right? And so this stone um, is a very good prosperity stone. So if you're working through, which I'm sure you are because it is Uranus and Taurus, if you're working through some financial struggles, or I'm not even going to say struggles, I'm going to say financial lessons, get you some lapis lazuli and incorporate that into your meditation. It will definitely be beneficial for you. Also, aquamarine, that's the white stone in here. So we got gold flakes, we got copper flakes, we got some, I forget what this called, some kind of phosphorus resin, but it glows in the dark. And then we got some shungite resin at the top. So, you know, a nice good source, guys, good tunnel of energy. But yeah, that's also available on newvibe9.com. We got some nice lapis lazuli pieces. And if you don't see what you're looking for, it's cool. Just click the link at the bottom of the page, the main page, and you can go to the custom order survey, and then you can get whatever you want. Well, you know, not whatever, but if we can create it, we can definitely do it for you. So, yes, check out newvibe9.com. Also, blue agate and sodalite are good stones, crystals for the throat chakra. Listening to, which is not in the background. one second. I forgot about our music. It's so real, and I love how it feels. See, can y'all hear that? Okay. Peace, Sage. How you doing, boo? Okay, so listening to 384 hertz frequency aligns with the throat chakra as well. It's crazy what my notes did today. Yeah, whatever. We here. So yeah, those are some ways that you can bring this energy into enlightenment. Also, you know, this is gonna be weird. I'm one of those people that's like a super complimenter. Like I feel like if I may be like the only person that says hello to you today, or I may be the only person that speaks life into you today. So I'm really intentional about that when I run into people, unless they just have weird energy. When I run into people, I try to take a few moments to speak life into that person. So intentionally speaking life into other people, and also speaking life into yourself, taking time in the morning time to give yourself some affirmations, to give yourself some energy, to tell yourself you're beautiful, you know, to tell yourself you're worth it. That, you know, that's why we do these affirmations. And I hope that y'all take your favorite affirmations and you write them down so that you can keep going through them in your own frequency. Using the power of your voice. You know, the Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? So if your life isn't where you want it to be, look at your words. Tune into your words. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. Okay, exercises. So, before we get started on these exercises, let's just go ahead again. If you haven't already, take a moment and close your eyes or stare off into a point. Get comfortable, get relaxed. If you're sitting in a chair, put your feet on the ground so you can be grounded. If you're sitting on the floor, scoot your cheeks to the side so that you can be sitting on your sit bone, activating that root chakra, connecting to that unconditional love energy that the earth gives us every second of the day. Take a moment and just still your mind. Check in with how you feel. take our 3 breaths together so we can get alignment with the same frequency. We're going to inhale through our mouths, exhaling through our nose. Inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouths. Excuse me, y'all. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Biggest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and do a body check. Start from the bottom to the top this time. I'd like you to contract your feet, your toes on your inhale, and on your exhale, release, letting that energy go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's contract our legs this time, all the way up to our hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's focus in on our stomach. We're going to dramatically expand our bellies on our inhale, stretching out our lower back. And our exhale, we're going to push the air out with our hands softly. Don't apply too much pressure. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, because I don't know if that was me. Exhale. Ooh, give thanks to that creative space we just created. Ashe. Proud peacock moment. Sit up, chest high. On our inhales, we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears, stretching out that upper back. Exhale, release. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Give thanks to that power we just created in ourselves. Ashe. My favorite. On our inhales, we're going to crunch our face up, just making us more aware of all the little centers of our face, all the little places we hold anxiety, stress, tension. Inhale, scrunch your face up. Exhale, release. Let us begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Raise your cheeks like you're smiling. Inhale. Exhale. Take 3 breaths on your own. Go back to the place that held the most tension for you. Send more energy to the space. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your breathing to go back to its normal rhythm. Enjoy the space we just created in our wholeness. Enjoy this peace we just created. Pay attention to how light you feel in this moment. Enjoy it. Your body's asking for a little movement right here. Let it move. This is your practice. Allow it to be what you need it to be. I'll take a few breaths here. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Melt. Relax your fingers. Relax your toes. Use your breath to ground you. Keep you focused. This is what it feels like to give yourself grace. This is what it feels like to spend time getting to know yourself. wherever your hands are, take them, rub them together, create some friction. Warm it up. Those energy healing centers. Bring both hands, one hand to the front of your throat, one hand to the back of your throat. Feel the sensation of your breath. Feel your throat chakra. Love on it. You can either keep your eyes closed or open them if you need to look at what I'm doing. Bring your hands together under your chin. Sit up if you were leaning back. And then on our inhale, we're going to lift our neck up. On our exhale, we're going to push against our hands, bringing our chins down. Getting very comfortable with how it feels. Just say yes. Inhale. Exhale, push down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, push down. Oh, heck, I need you. Inhale, up. Exhale. Come back to the center. Give thanks. Give thanks. Get the giggles out. I like giggles, and I cannot lie. This time on our inhale, send our head to the right. Exhale brings us back to the center. And on our inhale, we take it to the left. Getting comfortable with how it feels to say no. No, so real, we had to break it down into 3 stages, okay? Letting that throat chakra say no. Move with your breath. Last one, wherever you are. Ashe. Enjoy your power of decision, of choice. If you haven't already, slowly open your eyes. Alicia, why are you calling me, girl? Open your eyes. Get acclimated with your space. This next part of it is a writing portion. So I'm sorry that I did not tell y'all to get some writing tools beforehand. To give you a second to get your write on. Paper and pencil. Just PSA, you should always have writing tools with me because I like to write randomly, you know. Sometimes spirit might be like, write. I'd be like, okay. It's alright. Peace, Nap Nap. How you doing, boo? Okay, so we talked about boundaries, right? And about how we have to speak up for ourselves. You know, that yes and that no. The exercise was intentional, okay? So, there's some boundaries that came to your awareness during Scorpio season that you needed to create. And now we're going to write those boundaries down. Now that we have grounded ourselves, released this tension, we're comfortable with saying yes and saying no. We're comfortable with our power. Now we're going to write these boundaries down. I want you to write at least 4 boundaries, okay? Solidify a foundation. 4 boundaries that you know you need in your life, either with yourself or with others. Creating 4 boundaries, either with ourselves or others. What are the 4 boundaries you need to stay connected to this new person you are, right? 4 boundaries you need to protect your energy. Four boundaries. Doing 4 boundaries here. Alrighty, so I'm going to share one of my boundaries. If y'all would like to type in the comments what one of your boundaries are that you wrote down for yourself. Mine came up in my cards yesterday, actually. I will not allow frustration to inhibit my movement. I will not allow frustration to inhibit my movement. It's a boundary I'm creating with myself. Keep your boundaries, put them somewhere you need them, make them your background, put them on your mirror, put them on a sticky note on your wall, you know, whatever you need to do to keep these boundaries in your awareness, you know. Say these boundaries every day, twice a day, whenever you find yourself not respecting your boundaries, you know, like the Catholics, go give yourself 4 of your Hail Marys. These are your Hail Marys right here, okay? You made your own, okay? Okay? Okay, so 8:55. Let's go ahead and do our affirmations. Right now, in this moment, I will make a statement. Peace, say la la. I will make a statement. You repeat it after me. We'll repeat this statement 3 times. Okay. I speak my truth. I speak my truth. I speak my truth. I express my gratitude towards life. I express my gratitude towards life. I express my gratitude towards life. I encourage others to be heard. I encourage others to be heard. I encourage others to be heard. I express my boundaries. I express my boundaries. I express my boundaries. Ashe. Say the one that resonated with you the most, either in your mind 3 times to yourself or out loud. Ashe. I stand in affirmation for whatever you need the most. Let's go ahead and close out with prayer. Spirit, higher consciousness, God, we give thanks for this opportunity to come together and do this collective work on our throat chakra. We give thanks for our courage and strength to speak our truths, no matter how they're received, no matter the effect they have on our environment. We speak our truths because we know standing in our truth, it keeps us aligned with our highest self. It keeps us aligned with our lightest self. Allows us to release the energy of burdens and baggages that are keeping us locked in the past. It propels us towards the future. It keeps us in tune with reality. It strengthens us when all we have is our words. We give thanks because we understand, we overstand, we understand as we do this work on ourselves on an individual level. As we do this work together, we do this work for those who came before us, those who come after us, those who experience us in the grocery store and on the interstate and online. We affect their energy as well. We choose to be reflections of change. We choose to send out new waves into this reality. Because we understand that it's time for our inner to reflect our outer and vice versa. It is time for us to experience more love, to express more love, to create more love. So we choose to do so in this moment with ourselves, so we can find moments throughout this day to do so with others. We give thanks to ourselves for doing this work. We give thanks to those joining us for doing this work. We give thanks for those who didn't tune in, who still gonna get this work. And all these things we say, Ashe, Oho, Ubuntu, Namaste, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Yes. Ashe, pause. That's some good advice right there. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all taking the time to come together with me in this moment. If y'all hadn't done so already, please share this video so somebody can get these tools that may need them in your circle of influence. Instagram. If you feel led to leave a donation for today's practice, please feel free to do so. My Cash App is Pures Creole, PURSCREOLE, and my PayPal is paypal.me/purebliss3. I am so grateful for those who are sending donations. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful for those who are giving me feedback. I appreciate it. Sometimes I just need to hear that what I'm doing is being felt and received, and it's creating a change that you need in your perspective. Tomorrow is the big day. It's time to get lifted. You know what I'm saying? So if you in Atlanta and you looking for some growth, you're looking for some tools, you're looking just to get your frequency elevated around other people who are doing the same, come out tomorrow to the events. Purchase your tickets through Eventbrite. The link is in the bio of my Instagram, and it's also in the description of this video. So yeah, come on now, come on. I want to see y'all. I want to worship with y'all. I want to fellowship. You know, when two or more of us are in this, you know, in agreement, God is here. God is within us at all times. So I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Tomorrow we are finishing our series with the crown chakra. And yeah, I appreciate all of those who tune in for this 7-day experience. And if you're catching this on the recording, I appreciate you for taking the time for yourself to do it whenever you saw fit. So y'all have a beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Peace. Bye Instagram. Bye Facebook.